Phil's going to walk us through to see how easy it is to do a background check online.
All right, the first step in doing a background check is you have to sign up with our services right online. You just go down to the Sign Up Now button, which will bring you to our secured site.
Gotta love it. Everybody's logging on now. It's happening. And as you can see here, people looking for help or looking for a job.
Once you're here, you simply have to fill out this form with your company information. All the information required is in pink or red. It looks pink on this screen. And then you're going to go down through. And as part of a special for this show that we're doing today, here at Gibtown, if you enter Carnival in capital letters, right here where it says promotion codes, it allows you free registration. And then once you're done with that, the only thing that you need to check is I will screen applicants, employees for my company only. Once you have completed all this, you put in your information as to who completed the form. You need to print out this agreement for service form. If you click on that, it brings up a PDF. Now that I have the correct numbers, it will actually turn to white. And if you put in the date of birth, race is not required. You can put it in there as another search parameter. Address. State and zip. And if you were looking for a driver's license search, you would put in the driver's license number here and the state. We're not doing that today. Now you'll notice down here it requires you to read and comply with I have obtained a candidate's authorization, because a written release is required for all searches. Once you do that, you can simply hit submit to order. There's different reasons for doing a background check. In most cases with the carnival industry, it's for employment or hire by contract. If you want to set up a different parameters here for billing identifiers, if it's a show and they want to set up a billing identifier for one of their concessionaires, they can simply do that by coming into this area here, so they can keep records as to who they did background checks for. And once you hit submit, the request will go in, and you can immediately go over to reports, and you can look down through here, and it will state complete, pending, not ordered. And if you have a red flag, that indicates that there's some type of information that did not match up with what you entered, or it did not match, or they do have a hit on a record. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Connie Cotton. And this process of requesting a report and getting it back takes about 30 seconds. You can see Connie Cotton lives on Anywhere Street, Anywhere in New York, and her date of birth is 6/6/1960, and this was completed by Peeler Security. Her social security number came back fine. National Criminal is where we got the hit. Her social security number validation was issued in Florida sometime between 59 and 1960, and her information came back that she has a federal criminal record. In fact, she's a fugitive right now from justice for drug conspiracy. And in that 30 seconds, these are all the jurisdictions that we had searched nationwide and in some cases internationally. We also have this available in black and white, printer friendly, or color. I just want to point over here, your pre-adverse and adverse action letters are required by law that if you decide that you're not going to hire, or you're possibly not going to hire somebody because of a record that we've provided to you, you need to give them what's called a pre-adverse action letter. And that's available by clicking right here. It automatically populates their address and information. If you decide not to hire them for sure, then you would hit the adverse action letter. But if you want to have a black and white printer friendly version of this, you just simply click on black and white printer friendly.
Bill, are the adverse letters required in every state or just certain states?
That's required by federal law.
Federal law.
All the background checks are covered by what's called the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which was initiated many years ago, but just in recent years, sometime in the early 90s, they started requiring it, or late 90s, they started requiring it for background check companies for employment. And you can see this is the black and white friendly copy, and it states that the consumer report is defined in the Fair Credit Reporting Act, as I discussed, which is a federal law, and it gives you information about our subject.